Hey everybody, welcome back to Loving Living Local. Wickham's Workbench is continuing to offer their service and is now even offering virtual estimates. Joining me this morning with more info is owner Greg Wickham, and he's brought his son. How are you guys this morning?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing okay. We're hanging in there, right?
Right.
Always love to have you in studio, Greg, because
Thanks.
you always have such a positive outlook on everything you do.
Yeah.
And it's just always such a joy talking to you.
I appreciate it.
And you, even in the midst of everything that's happening with the coronavirus pandemic, you're still kind of in business, you're working every day, you're serving the community.
Right.
Why is that so important to you?
Well, I think it's important for us to continue an attitude and actions of normalcy as much as possible. You know, that's obviously limited in our current situation, but you know, I think there's a good middle ground between overreacting and underreacting.
Sure.
I think we all have responsibilities that we need to follow. So
absolutely.
Mine, you know, I'm a general contractor, so I just keep the doors open and keep the estimates going.
Well, you got to, and I think that's the case for pretty much everybody. Look, we understand what's happening, but we got to survive, and we got to keep working.
Right.
All right, tell me about the virtual estimates, because I am genuinely interested to see how that works.
Yeah, so you know, we've been brainstorming and trying to figure out exactly how we were going to address the current situation. And you know, we weren't too sure, so we just started brainstorming, coming up with different ideas. And if you're okay with it, I'd kind of like to hand the ball off to my son.
Yeah,
he's the one that kind of came up with this suggestion.
Okay, how did you come up with that, and has it been working?
So we haven't really started it yet. We were trying to get it out there starting today. So basically what it is since the coronavirus is keeping people from wanting people in their house or whatever, we want to be able to provide the service that we provide still, so we can plan for the future.
Right.
So if you guys are interested in still having estimates done for your home, you can give the office a call, and we'll be able to set up an estimate through Facebook Messenger. So we'll set up a time where me and my dad can sit down in front of the camera with you guys and look at your project. We can either do that, or if it's a simple project, we can do pictures or some different things like that. So
it's such an interesting time that we're all living right now, because we got to get creative to somehow, you know, respect what needs to be done. And and that's a great idea. I think it's going to work perfect. And really, that's kind of how the world is moving anyway, with all this virtual stuff. So kudos to you on that. For people out there saying, well, you know, maybe this is a time to get a project done. Any specials?
So right now, we decided to try to help keep things going by offering just a kind of across the board 5% discount. You can, when you call in and you're talking to us, please refer to Fox21 so that we can apply that onto your estimate.
For extra savings. Yep,
and then talking about extra, if there's other savings that we would normally give, for example, senior citizens, 65 and older, or military, then that'll be stacked on top. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I got to ask you, Greg, you know, a lot of people working from home, staying at home, kiddos are at home. What is your recommendation for projects that can be done, whether it's outside or inside?
Yeah, so you're being careful who you let into your house. You're being watchful, and I definitely get it. I am at my house too. We can do projects on the exterior of your house without any concerns. If those are your projects you have in the pipeline, no sweat. If there's indoor stuff, you know, we're careful with our crews and careful with our administration. So we don't introduce anybody into customers' homes that we're concerned about. That's just across the board, but obviously now with health concerns too.
Absolutely, and we're seeing some of the work that you guys do. Yeah. I got to commend you for that. It looks amazing.
Thanks.
Very nice work. And listen, Greg does it all, from the honey-do list to the big project. If you're wanting to have a project done, these are the guys you need to go with. Of course, Greg, thank you so much for being with us this morning.
Sure.
Stay safe out there, guys.
Okay.
And keep working. Keep doing what you're doing, because it's always a pleasure to have you here. And for more information, go to wickhamsworkbench.com. This segment has been sponsored by Wickham's Workbench this morning. And stay with us, because coming up a little bit later on Living Local, this